Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Star Wars Battlefront 2 and the possibility of loot crates never coming back in the game. And when I mean loot crates, I mean microtransactions, and also the possibility of us not getting as much DLC as we were promised originally for Star Wars Battlefront 2. So let's go ahead and go right into it. So the possibility of us not getting as much DLC for Star Wars Battlefront 2 as we were originally promised, and also the return of microtransactions possibly never coming back. And they kind of go hand in hand, and if you're halfway intelligent, I think you kind of understand why they go hand to hand. If you look at Star Wars Battlefront 2015, the funding for that DLC was through the $50 season pass. They had so much content promised, and EA had to deliver that DLC. This kind of system that they're going with the free DLC and not promising anything, basically means if they don't bring back the microtransactions, then they don't have to bring any kind of DLC because there's no true funding for future DLC. Yes, they could come out with free DLC and just use the funding of already the sales that they've gotten for the game and the future sales that they're getting, which are actually kind of down from what they projected. But that's a whole nother topic. But the fact is, if we do not see some form of microtransactions where you're buying crystals with real money, I very strongly believe that we will not see as much content as we were originally promised. We might only see a year's worth of DLC when they were promising 2 years worth of DLC for Star Wars Battlefront. And honestly, this game could be absolutely amazing if they fix the progression system, which they already have plans on and are supposedly already are working on fixing the progression system. And I believe they could bring some form of microtransaction back. A lot of people are saying cosmetics, which I do not believe that EA or DICE is going to go the cosmetic route, because it is very difficult to get all the cosmetics approved through Lucasfilms, because every kind of costume has to get approved through Lucasfilms and make sure it's canon and proper for the Star Wars IP. So I don't believe that we will see any kind of cosmetic loot box crate system like we see in Overwatch. But another form that they could do to help fund this game is, say, just come out with a Leia skin and say, hey, this Leia skin is $1.99. If you want it, there it is, you can buy it, instead of having it thrown into a loot crate box where you may or may not get it. You can actually just outright buy the skins you want. And I feel like that is a great way to fund the DLC and give us what we really want, which is more DLC. If they were to just come out with skins and say like the 501st was $1, I would buy that in a heartbeat, especially if it funds further DLC for this game. I have no issue with cosmetics and purchasing cosmetics with real money. I will gladly do that. If I got a different Han Solo skin, if I got like a Slave Leia outfit, that would be freaking awesome. And I know a lot of the community would love that. It would give us more customization options. Also, it funds the DLC. I don't see why DICE hasn't done this, or maybe they are implementing it right now. I'm not too sure. And also the progression system needs to be fixed, and needs to be fixed soon, like giving us more crafting parts so we can get our star cards a little bit quicker. And honestly, I don't feel the loot box system will be going away at all. That's not saying microtransactions. I think the loot box system is not going away. It's too embedded into the game right now for them to remove it. It would be a huge amount of work to remove the loot box system completely from the game. So I think that is here to stay. So you might as well get used to that. But I don't believe that the pay to win aspect is going to come back to the game. I don't see how they can bring the whole microtransaction system back into the game unless it was solely cosmetic. So I don't think that's coming back ever again. I think it's gone forever. I don't think we'll see microtransactions. Hopefully they'll come out with some type of skins or voice lines or something of that nature that we can purchase and change our characters. I think that would be awesome. It's something that we all want and all have been asking for, is more skins. Where are our skins? So EA is going to have to find a way to fund the future DLC, whether it's through making you purchase skins, which in my opinion needs to be done. That's the only way I can see this going well. If they bring this microtransactions, it's going to go horribly and we're all going to backlash and just stop playing the game in general, and it'll die. So it has to be cosmetic, some form of cosmetics. And that's the only way to do it, which would be fine with me, because that means we could get 2 years worth of content. We could see like Mace Windu, Qui-Gon Jinn, maybe even Cad Bane, get a lot of the Star Wars characters, a lot of the heroes that we probably won't see in the first season, because obviously the first season is going to be the main characters like Anakin, Obi-Wan Kenobi, General Grievous, characters like that that we know will be in the game. So with that being said, what do you guys think about possibly microtransactions not coming back? Do you guys want to see them back? Do you guys never want to see them again? What do you think about cosmetics possibly costing money so we can fund the DLC? Would you guys purchase those? And if you guys made it this far to the end of the video, make sure you comment Boba Fett down at the end of the comments so I know you made it all the way to the end. And guys, as always, may the Force be with you. Vorten Fett, signing out.